to their own funding challenges. Speaking today at KBC University during the institution's 12th graduation, CS Machogu said over-reliance on state funding is not helping local universities move forward in tandem with those in larger global economies.
I wish to congratulate all the graduates for the remarkable achievement that we are celebrating today. Today is the culmination of years of hard work, dedication and resilience. We are here to share in the joy of your achievement as you celebrate the power of new knowledge, skills and training that you have acquired over the years in this great institution.
My administration is recognizing your outstanding leadership in academia and as one of the distinguished Kenyan scholars with an established track record. I therefore welcome you to KBC, even as we explore more partnership in the health working relations between KBC University and the county government of KBC, such as the establishment of the medical school at KTRH, the Kenya-UK Health Alliance, the proposed affordable housing scheme, the partnership in research and training in agriculture sector. I take this opportunity to promise that as a county government, we will endeavor to actualize the Kenya-UK Health Alliance project in collaboration with other project players. We will also seek to uphold the good working relationship between my administration and the university.
Busia Senator Kisumu Senator was today turned away from filing death threat report in Nyanchwa Police Station in Kisii County. Senator Senator claimed President William Ruto made assertions directed at his critics during a Saturday church event in Kitutu Church South. Senator was sent away from Nyanchwa Police after another botched attempt to file another report at Mosocho Police Station in Kitutu Church South.
The whole purpose of what the president said, and if you look at everything where people are murdered and killed, the first step is to dehumanize them. Call them cockroaches, call them whatever. In this particular case, the president referred to me and my group as crooks, wakora, whom is going to slash. So already they have dehumanized us, and so eliminating us will not be eliminating human beings. He will be eliminating wakora. So concerned about my own life, that the president issued that death threat and already dehumanized me, and because I live under the jurisdiction of Langata Police Station, on Sunday I went to Langata Police Station, making an attempt to report this matter, to get an OB. I was kept there for more than 6 hours, being taken around. Eventually, one of the junior officers came and said, "My brother, the discussion I've picked is that they are not going to record your statement. And what I would advise you to do is to go to the crime scene where the crime was committed. That's in Kisii. Go to Kisii in Mosocho and make a report in Mosocho. I'm sure those policemen will not be able to refuse. Because here, when they refuse, they might even argue that the question of jurisdiction, although it happened on national TV for you, they might argue that the question of jurisdiction does not allow them to be the first point of complaint. So taking that advice, I tried to get a flight yesterday to Kisumu or to Homa Bay. All the flights were booked until after next week. I could not get a flight.
Now, the United States has donated over 150 million shillings to Kenya to support the ongoing flood response efforts across the country. According to U.S. Ambassador to Kenya, Meg Whitman, out of the 150 million shillings funding, that 8 million shillings will directly support efforts by the Red Cross. This comes even as the government today announced that 6 more deaths have been reported in the past 3 days, raising the flood-related death toll to 174.
We regret to announce that 6 more deaths reported in the first 3 days, raising the flood-related toll to 174 deaths. 2 deaths, it's a mother and child, were as a result of landslide in Gurunga village in Kiambu County, while the other 4 Kenyans died in a gold mine in Kurutiange village, Bukira North, Migori County. Is a mine issue. We strongly caution Kenyans against working in mines during rainy seasons and to strictly adhere to alerts and guidelines to avert more fatalities and injuries. Kulingana na utabiri wa hali ya anga, kutakuwa na mvua ambao utaendelea kunyesha kutokea leo tarehe 19 mpaka tarehe 23 Disemba, hususan upande wa Kilifi. Kwa hivyo watu wa Kilifi, kaunti ya Kilifi, tujitahadharishe zaidi na tujihadhari kabisa kwa sababu hatutaki kuwa na maafa mengine.
This new funding is on top of the 120 billion Kenyan shillings the United States provided to support the emergency response and long-term resilience to the drought over the past 3 years. We're proud of our association with the Kenyan government. Our hearts go out to the Kenyan people, and we want to do everything we can to relieve that suffering and partner with great partners like the Kenya Red Cross.
The head of corporate affairs at Kenya Ports Authority, Bernard Osero, has challenged students and practicing professionals alike to take up short courses offered by technical and vocational training institutions TVET, so as to keep themselves with practical knowledge that is up to date with evolving labor market demands. Nicholas Kivite with more details.
MC, allow me to...
Speaking at the event, the head of corporate affairs at Kenya Ports Authority, Bernard Osero, has called upon students and professionals to take up short technical courses offered by TVET institutions so as to gain various practical skills needed in competitive job market. Osero has further challenged the institutions of higher level education to offer short practical courses that equip the students with the much needed practicality that is in tune with the dynamic working environment.
Those who have already graduated with degrees, but they need more practical touches by doing shorter courses which are practical oriented in the different fields which they are training. I know one of those fields will be in the logistics, like areas of clearing and forwarding, shipping and etc., because that's really what serves not only the country but this region. We will want to give our support as members of the corporates, both private and public, to such institutions, because we know without proper training and education, you can't get it right in service delivery in our industries.
On her part, the Chief Executive Officer of the New Dimensions College, Ann Buru, echoed Osero's sentiments, insisting on the need to prioritize technical training, noting that it provides skills matching competitive market demands.
Our keynotes.
She has further called upon the Mombasa County government leaders to step in and support local youth willing to take up those practical-based courses with the much-needed bursaries.
Another thing we would ask the locals or the community or the government from this place is to support their youth, because most of the youths, and especially the young people, they have lost. They don't have that capacity to go and maybe to enroll into the various programs we are rolling. So we urge the government to come in handy to support them, to give them in ways of bursaries, in ways of supporting them. And also we are asking people of goodwill, the corporates and other organizations, to help our youth.
Reporting for Newswatch, my name is Nicholas Kivite.
Thank you so much, Nicholas, for that report. The KCB Foundation has commenced the selection of students for the KCB Scholars Program who will receive fully paid scholarships to join Form 1 across the country. And as Grace Ahatina reports, successful candidates will be notified by the 10th of January 2024.
As the 2023 KCPE candidates are set to join Form 1 in January, the KCB Foundation has commenced the selection of students for the KCB Scholars Program who are set to receive fully paid scholarships. The program, which is targeting bright and economically underprivileged students from across the 47 counties in Kenya, also includes 100 slots for marginalized groups of students and persons with disability. According to KCB Foundation Director Mendi Njonjo, they aim to walk the academic journey with the selected students to ensure they get a wholesome education experience while at the same time building their life skills as productive members of the society.
We want to take them through high school as well as university. So this marks a very important day in the scholarship process because this is where we have a chance to speak to the students, to interview them, and then see who we can shortlist for our scholarship process.
Njonjo further noted that they are keen on improving the transition rate from primary to secondary school while increasing the employability of candidates upon completion of their education.
We are starting with our kids to make sure that our high school students are able to get that education. And then if you look at now the Tujiajiri program, we're trying to make sure that these people who have now transitioned out of tertiary institutions are able to get employment. And you see through this programming, this is how KCB Foundation makes sure that we are not just banking the current customers, we are also making sure we are creating the customers of tomorrow. So this
on his part, John Awiti, CEC member for the Department of Education, Technical Training, Innovation and Social Services, noted that the program further aims at promoting inclusivity, whereby students are able to access quality education regardless of their backgrounds.
Our main objective is to ensure that there is no child left behind. We are talking of inclusivity, where we would want all children to get opportunity to get education up to the level their brain can help them reach. We'd also would like that they are given quality education, and this quality education is always compromised if the child is not in school most of the time.
Reporting for Hope TV Newswatch, I'm Grace Ahati.
Much Grace for that report. The Rakanidi Governor Modomi Njoki has attributed the growth in on-source revenue in the 2022-2023 financial year to prudent usage of public resources and an enhanced surveillance on revenue loopholes. According to the governor, who was given a state of the county address to the county assembly, revenue allocation in the last 6 years has grown by 257%, a bigger percentage being in the last year.
Rakanidi is on a growth trajectory. Where we are at the moment and where we were in 2013, we are totally a different county, because from gross domestic product of about around 30 billion, now we are about 99 billion, thereabouts. It means that our people really have increased the income that they have in their pockets. This is contributed to the fact that our people have opportunities because of the evolved system of governance. They have more opportunities in agriculture and in trade, and improving infrastructure in both trade and communication has enabled our people to work more and be able to earn. It therefore means that devolution is working. It just needs support, and it should not be mad with what we call negative politics.
President William Ruto and First Lady Mama Rachel Ruto have today hosted a joyous Christmas party for the children of their staff at State House in Nairobi, as is tradition. In the day-long party, the children were treated to an assortment of entertainment activities, among them live music, bouncing castle, face painting, and video games, among others. With that, it's time for a quick break here on Hope TV Newswatch, but we still have much more ahead. Stick around.
Wake up every morning to an exciting moment of worship. With a powerful inspiration from God's word.
Psalm 84 verse 4 says, "Blessed are those that abide, that dwell in the house of God." The blessing is on those that dwell, those that abide. They have made the house of God their abode.
The kingdom of God is already with us in the present time we are in, but it will also be fully realized at the end of the age. But the kingdom has been prepared by God.
On Hope Devotion every Monday to Friday from 6 a.m. to 7 a.m. Only on Hope TV, where you look and live.
Sio siku ya kung'ara tu, ni siku divine, ni siku divine, ni siku divine. Sio siku ya kushiba tu, ni siku divine, ni siku divine, ni siku divine. Fall on your knees, oh, hear the angels' voices, oh, night divine, oh, night when Christ was born. My name is Reverend Pitson Legrand, and I want to wish everybody, on behalf of Hope Media, Hope TV, a very merry, merry, blessed Christmas. God bless you.
Welcome back. The Kenya Private Sector Alliance, in partnership with Twiva, have today announced a new project dubbed Twende Digital Project, which is being funded by the Challenge Fund for Youth Employment. The project will oversee the creation of work opportunities for young digital content creators while supporting SMEs in adopting the use of technology through intensive capacity building and technical assistance on the use.
As we launch Twende Digital Project, we are not merely unveiling a project. We are revolutionizing the future of retail in Africa by disrupting a $500 billion industry. We are digitizing and democratizing access to market for MSMEs, removing the trust gap that we have within the e-commerce that is, of course, hindering growth for MSMEs, and of course, making sure that we have a seamless branding of experiences and e-commerce transaction. You must
as a way of quick introduction, KBC is the apex body of business membership organizations in Kenya, and so we bring together all business membership associations. So they could be sector associations, for example, manufacturers, tourism, environment, infrastructure, any business membership organization that you may think of. We work with development partners trying to look at areas that we can work together to improve socioeconomic conditions of our people. And in that case, we have a couple of things that we're doing. But today, the primary focus for us is on jobs and young people.
Here closely, we work with the Netherlands Embassy, but even more closely, we work with implementing partners. And so in this occasion, we are happy that TWIVA and KEPSA have invited us to witness the launch. We are here as a challenge fund for youth employment program to give us the biggest challenge, create 230,000 jobs for the young people across East Africa, West Africa, North Africa, and a part of the MENA region.
And Equity Bank has been recognized as the top global performer by the International Finance Corporation, a member of the World Banker Group, for the 2023 Climate Assessment for Financial Institutions Award for Climate Reporting. Safaricom has been accredited with the Payment Card Industry Data Security Standard Certification, a worldwide standard of data security for businesses that process card transactions by the PCI Security Standard Council. The approval means that Safaricom can begin offering various solutions such as tap to pay, and merchants receive online and in-person card payments from their customers.
This certification for M-Pesa is a recognition of our dedication to safeguarding financial transactions for our customers. And what does it mean for us is our commitment to our customers, to our merchants, to our partners, and especially on payments data. It's also a global recognition by the industry. We are now part of a few financial institutions in the region that hold this global certification. It empowers us to explore new horizons, to drive innovation and expand our portfolio. We'll be able to issue our own physical Visa or MasterCards that can be accepted globally.
CISA's engagement with Safaricom. So we talked about our engagement. It was around 5 years, and then at the end we could manage to get the certification. And again, huge thanks to everybody, because it was not possible without your patience, perseverance.
And to some sports in action now, Manchester City have been fined £120,000 by the Football Association after their players surrounded a match official during the dramatic 3-3 draw against Tottenham Hotspur in the Premier League earlier this month. Several City players surrounded referee Simon Hooper late in the game on the 3rd of this month after he stopped play when Jack Grealish was through on goal for a foul on Erling Haaland in the build-up, having previously waived play on. That's all we had for you from Hope TV Newswatch. Have a blessed evening. My name is Kimani, and my co-presenter on the Sun Language Interpretation has been Boniface Murithi.